It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
From Ewing High School, we welcome you to CVC Colonial Division action as the 6-6 Trenton Tornadoes get set to take on the 6-3 Ewing Blue Devils. And a pleasant good afternoon to everyone. Alongside the Mercer County Hall of Famer Rich Fisher, my name is Jordan Hirsch. Fish, another one of the most heralded rivalries in Mercer County lore, is going to write a new chapter here this afternoon. Trenton comes in fresh off a nice 69-52 win against Timber Creek on Saturday. These are two red-hot offenses as well. Trenton, they've now scored 60 or more 4 times in their last 5 games. As for Ewing, their offense exploded on Thursday in their 88-55 victory against Allentown. Those 88 points for them, a season high and the most in a regular season game since 2021. For Trenton, obviously, 2 of the guys always to watch out for are the guards Juan Sanchez and Quadir Dixon. Taking a look at the Ewing side of things, they're really led by a 2-headed monster in Terrence Traylor and Joel Sinius. What should fans be looking out for here this afternoon?
Well, like you said, you got 2 teams that are playing pretty good offense. I mean, for Trenton, the big thing for Trenton is to try to build off of that win over Timber Creek. Consistency is the absolute thing that the Tornadoes have been lacking this season. Since they lost 2 straight in December, here's their results. Win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win. They have not gotten 2 straight wins the whole season, and today's matchup is a big-time challenge to try to get that second win. As you mentioned, one of the most heralded rivalries, maybe the most heralded rivalry in boys basketball in the county. You're looking at me. Is there somebody else?
I'm listening to you.
Okay, well, Billy Redner was looking at me like I might have misspoke there. But this rivalry has a heck of a lot of history with some great players. And, like I said, Trenton has to build off their win. Ewing has done a great job of beating the teams it should beat. They come in on a roll, 3 straight. Their 3 losses, they've lost to teams that have a combined 24-6 record. For Trenton, man, it's like a broken record for Coach Pup Young. He'll say it before every game. If his team can play 32 solid minutes, especially defensively, it'll win, and that's true. Tornadoes were outstanding defensively against Timber Creek. Probably played its most complete game of the season after a slow start. But can they build on that? They come up against a strong defensive squad. You know, you had mentioned how Trenton is scoring a lot of points, and they have in 3 of their last 4 wins. The Tornadoes have over 80 points. But you look at Ewing's defense, they've only allowed 50.7 points per game this year, and they haven't let a team reach 60 yet. So this is really good defense against, a really tough offense. And, in the last 4 wins, Trenton's averaging 73 points per game. Ron Sanchez is the guy you got to watch. He's uber hot. Career best 34 against Timber Creek, averaging 24.4 the last 7 games. And he's one of those guys, he might not be making an impact for a quarter or 2. Next thing you know, he'll go off like he did Saturday with 29 second-half points. Now, Quadir Dixon also presents a challenge, not just points, but he's averaging a double-double, 12.5 rebounds. Ewing has to slow those guys down and keep their offensive tack in a gear, like you said. And I'm sorry, it's Paul Jones's team. I said Trenton. Paul Jones's team has scored 80 or more, 2 of its last 3 wins. Joel Sinius, the Devils leader, he's a 3-year varsity performer. He's a regular. He's coming off a season-high 24. He's a heady presence out there. He's their leading rebounder with 66. He has to figure out a way to negate Dixon underneath. You got to stop Trenton from getting those second chances. Terrence Taylor's also a guy they have to watch. He's their playmaker. He gets the offense going if you can guard him. And that's the thing about Juan Sanchez. He's not just a scorer. He can play lockdown defense. There's been so many classic games between these 2 teams, and I think if they both play to their potential, we're going to see another one today.
Yeah, Fish, it certainly should be a good one here this afternoon. A pair of teams looking for win number 7 here this season. Trenton looking to remain undefeated in divisional play. Ewing, they're looking to remain undefeated at home. Today's game on WBCB is being brought to you by Team Toyota, the Revere Restaurant, the Capital Health System, Kessel Dermatology, the New Jersey Education Association, Gene Bowie and Sioka Lincoln, Capital Area YMCA, the Trentonian, and this is the Trentonian pregame show, the Italian People's Bakery, the City of Trenton, Kaufman's Printing, Hyundai of Trenton, Morrisville Chiropractic, Haldeman Ford Subaru, the Ewing Township Education Association, and Mako of Ewing. When we return, we will continue our countdown to tip-off and our pregame festivities next here on WBCB.
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square. 1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Welcome back to the Trentonian pregame show. Don't forget you can read about this game in tomorrow's editions of The Trentonian with Rich Fisher and Kyle Franco here as our sports director of the Trentonian. They'll have all the write-ups and pictures of today's game in tomorrow's editions of the Trentonian. Later on at Trentonian.com for local coverage of sports no one can beat. The Trentonian. From Princeton and Ryder to Trenton and Ewing, it is the Trentonian, proud to still print. And the only local paper in Mercer and Bucks County, printing 7 days a week, it is the Trentonian. Say, if you would like to have your school have a game video streamed, like today's game is going to be video streamed, or any sport or any event, it could be a robotics class, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is contact WBCB Sports Director Breanne O'Neill, and that's spelled Breanne at WBCB1490.com. And remember, folks, it doesn't have to be an athletic event. It can be a school play, a choir, a concert, a spring concert. It could even be graduation. Have your school contact Breanne O'Neill. Again, that's Breanne at WBCB1490.com. Today's game also brought to you by the Revere Restaurant. Don't forget, for outstanding cuisine, second to none, from 10th and Catherine in South Philly to New York's Mulberry Street in Little Italy, none is better than what is served at the Revere. For Valentine's Day reservations, call 609-882-6365. Remember, the Revere for outstanding catering, outstanding on-premise catering, off-premise catering, and Valentine's Day reservations, you contact the Revere.
The sweet, sweet voice of Bill Redner leading us in to a historic rivalry, Trenton Ewing. It's coming up next here on WBCB.
The melodic tones.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Hi, I'm Gene Bowie of Seoka, Lincoln of Lawrenceville. I'm a longtime Trenton resident and supporter of Trenton Youth Athletics. And if you're in the need of a new or pre-owned Lincoln or any other pre-owned vehicle, please visit us at Seoka, Lincoln of Lawrenceville, 2920 Brunswick Pike, Lawrenceville, New Jersey. And we hope to see you real soon.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
And now, let's meet the starting lineup for our Ewing Blue Devils. Starting at guard, a 6'2" junior, number 3, Chris Thomas. Starting at guard, a 5'11" junior, number 2, Terrence Trailer. Starting at guard, a 5'11" senior, number 21, Nick Quabe. Starting at forward, a 6'5" senior, number 5, Leslie Sopier. And at forward, a 6'6" senior, number 23, Joe L. Studios. The Ewing head coach is Paul Jones and assisted by Nate Wyatt and Brian Dudek. Your officials for tonight's game are Shaka Mostrud and Matthew Waleski. Tonight's contest is being conducted according to the rules of the New Jersey State Interscholastic.
Oh, Matt Walski, I don't know the other guy.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, President of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Opening tip-off of tonight's game is being brought to you by Kaufman's Printing Service. Printing now done in same-day services on most orders. Posters, banners, T-shirts, sport uniforms, and more. Mention WBCB Sports and get 10% off your orders. Contact Kaufman's Printing, info@kaufmansprinting.com.
This afternoon, starters first for Trenton. They go with Thomas Munoz, Juan Sanchez, Quadir Dixon, Ave Ingram, and Marquise Dowling. As for the Blue Devils, it's Terrence Traylor, Chris Thomas, Leslie Sumyel, Naquan Pate, and Joel Sinius. Trenton enters 3-0 in CVC Colonial Division action. Ewing at 1-1. The Blue Devils 4-0 here at home. And this is the last of a season-long 4-game homestand for Ewing. Dowling along with Sumyel in the center circle, and we are underway. Trenton controls the tip. It goes out of bounds, and it'll go to Ewing.
Not only the last of a 4-game homestand for Ewing, the first of a 5-game road trip for the Tornadoes. They will not be back at Trenton until January 25th or something like that.
Yeah, Trenton, this is already their 9th road game of the season in their first 13. They do have a 7-game homestand coming up after this road trip to look forward to.
Yeah.
Here is Traylor, the point guard, second on the team and scoring a little over 12 a game.
Travel.
Sinius traveled on the opening possession. That's a turnover. It'll go to Trenton.
We could see a bit of a track meet here today if these teams get that defensive pressure going. Ewing coming out and pressing right away, looking to get some transition buckets, obviously.
They break the press with Sanchez, who finds Munoz. The last 2 Trenton games we've done, Munoz, or I should say 2 of the last 3 we've done, Munoz has been out due to an injury. Dixon on the ground, it's a jump ball.
Yeah, he's been back. He's actually been back their last 2 games. He was back for the West Windsor game, and then he played against Timber Creek the other day. He adds a nice dimension to their team.
Yeah, Thomas Munoz averaging just under 8 points a game. He's up over 10 points a night, though, in his first 3 since he's been struggling, as Dixon splashes home the mid-range J to open the scoring. And then Ingram comes up with a steal. Here's Munoz. He can't get on the board as it rolls off. Another offensive rebound for Trenton. Telegraph pass. Here comes Thomas on a lane to the hoop. His layup up and good. There's the track meet fish you were talking about.
Yeah, who got that? I'm sorry, I wasn't looking.
That was Christian Thomas there to open the scoring. Munoz unable to break the press cleanly, and then turned it over that time to Traylor. So both teams with an early turnover here in this one. Sinius and Dixon, this will be a good matchup, one to watch. He takes him inside and scores it.
That was Sinius.
Joel Sinius, the team leading scorer, a little under 15 a game, averaging 7 rebounds per contest. Another turnover for Trenton. They're having some trouble with this press here early.
They sure absolutely are.
A Ewing team that doesn't necessarily like to shoot it from the outside. They're going to try to get it down low with their man Sinius. Traylor the drive, too strong. Rebound tipped around, taken by Dixon. Munoz, one-on-one in transition, gets around Sinius. His layup falls off. Dowling there for the board, and it gets ripped away by Pate. You can tell this is a rivalry. Thomas, his floater, and he makes it a 6-2 ball game.
Well, Ewing coming out. Definitely got ready to go here.
And then Ingram gets fouled in the backcourt. Trenton has to find a way to just slow it down right now. They're having some trouble crossing the timeline.
Well, the Devils' defense has come out and been really aggressive here, and surprisingly, Trenton hasn't seemed to be able to handle it. They're not they're turning the ball over. They already have 4 turnovers in the first 2 minutes and 7 seconds here. Credit Ewing, they have really been all over them. Look, they're right up on everybody.
That's how you got to do it. Trenton second in the CVC in scoring. They've scored, coming into this game, 707 points. Lawrence is first. They've scored 708 in the same amount of games.
Well, you got Terrence Taylor on Juan Sanchez, so we'll see how that battle goes.
Munoz around the screen. Pick and pop, Dixon the pump fake. He'll try to take it inside and gets cut off that time by Sumyel. Ewing bench making some noise, liking this defensive effort they've seen early.
Yep.
Munoz trying to get away. He gets doubled, finds Dixon. Man, Trenton's got to get it to the hoop here. Dixon on a straight line drive, offensive foul. What an electrifying start for Ewing.
Absolutely. I mean, they're playing. Their press is great, and their half-court defense is tenacious. They are not giving Trenton a chance to breathe.
It's already
right up on them.
Already 5 early turnovers now for Trenton. They got out to that early 2-0 advantage since a 6-0 run for the Blue Devils. Thomas at the controls. Thomas, the team leader in threes. He's hit 9. Tied a career-high 5 steals their last time out. This one was deflected off the hand of Sanchez and out of bounds.
Yeah, he tried to force that one inside. It was a good idea, but they had it covered.
In fact, Thomas, he tied that career high with those 5 steals on Thursday. The other time was against Trenton last season in a 67-37 win. Sumyel, the spin, the scoop, and the score.
Nice move. Very smooth.
8-0 Blue Devil run. They take a 6-point lead as we approach the midpoint of this first quarter. Ave Ingram at the controls. Dixon trying to get around his man, dribbled it off his foot, turned it over, committed the foul. Trenton all out of sorts on the offensive end here early.
They are bamboozled right now.
Mayor Reed Gucciora from the city of Trenton would like to take this opportunity to wish the Tornadoes the best of luck in today's game.
And Dixon going out with 2 fouls with 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. That is not good for Trenton. Their leading rebounder.
That 3 comes off the iron from Morton. Up ahead in transition. It's Munoz blocked and fouled. That was Davion Morton getting back in rotation. He can't believe the call. It will send Thomas Munoz to the line for a pair.
Davion Morton just checking in, I guess.
Yeah, Morton comes in for Naquan Pate. We'll see them kind of split minutes as this one goes along. Thomas Munoz, 50% free throw shooter, hits the heel with the first. Munoz, the 5'7" senior. Again, he's been struggling as of late, averaged over 10 points per game the first 3 games of the year. And since then, in his last 6 that he's played in, just 6.5 a game.
Yeah, he's effective getting out on the break. He gets a lot of those fast break baskets for Trenton. But if you're not fast breaking, you're not going to get the points.
He goes 1 for 2 at the line, and then turning it over is Sinius. Munoz then fouled in transition. You see him trying to get out on the fast break right there, and Sinius the guilty party.
Ooh, that's going to be 2 on Sinius. That is not good for Ewing. Your top scorer and rebounder out with 4 to go in the first quarter.
Brandon Williams is going to check in, and Sinius with those 2 fouls, he's going to take a seat. So yeah, 4:15 still left in the first, and now Dixon and Sinius each with a pair of fouls.
Yep.
For Trenton, Tayron Grant has checked in.
These are 2 of the top players in this game, both sitting out.
Munoz surveying his options, trying to get inside, and he's cut off that time by Traylor. Ingram still looking to find the bottom of the basket. Nice through traffic. There it is. Ingram, how about the game he had on Saturday? 15 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 steals. Speaking of steals, Sanchez off the turnover, all out of control that time. Trenton gets away with it, though. Ingram was able to rip it away and then was left wide open, and now it's 8-7.
Trenton slowly coming back in.
They've pulled back to within 1. That one was deflected into the backcourt. Traylor, it's Morton, who was thinking about a 3. And then turned it over. Miscommunication that time. Ingram out and running, and he had it poked away by Morton, potentially saving an easy fast break layup.
Well, Trenton's starting to rev up their defense a little bit now, too. With that's a couple turnovers now in the last few possessions here for Ewing.
He's been able to quiet that Blue Devils offense. And now Trenton looking to go in front for the second time.
Got a nice crowd here for this early evening, late afternoon, whatever you want to call it.
Being treated to an intense battle here early, that's for sure. Ingram one-on-one with Thomas, gets around him, floats it off glass and in. And now Ave Ingram has the last 6 for the Tornadoes. They go back in front.
Yeah, you might want to provide a little help on him. He's shown the ability to get to the basket with authority.
Morton feeds down low. Sumyale, count it, and a foul. We're on the seesaw with the Blue Devils going back up by 1. Pretty passing that time leads to the Sumyale chance for a 3-point play.
Italian People's Bakery, the pride of the Berg since 1936. Remember, for party trays for your Eagles games, you visit the Italian People's Bakery, 63 Butler Street in the Chambersburg section of Trenton.
In limited attempts this season, Leslie Sumyale, the 6'5 senior, a 67% free throw shooter. He's played in 7 games. He splashes home the free throw to make it a 2-point game. Missed the game against Allentown back on Thursday. He did not play against Trenton in their meeting last season. This is his first look at the Tornadoes. Here's Sanchez, double clutch layup, couldn't get it to fall. Got his own miss though. That's the one place where Trenton has excelled so far here early on the offensive glass.
They've done a good job of that a lot of times this season.
Ingram around his man, floats it up and it crawls over the front of the iron. Ave Ingram is hot to start. He's got the last 8 now for the Tornadoes, and we've got ones strewn across the scoreboard. Sumyale finds Morton. He'll hoist a 3. Way too strong. Munoz there to clean up the air ball, but then he traveled. That draws the ire of some of the Trenton fans that are here in attendance.
Don't forget, today's game is also brought to you by the Ewing Township Teachers Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish their student athletes the best of luck.
Going to work inside is Brandon Williams, and he gets fouled. Williams, 6'5", 245-pound junior, a 3-sport athlete here at Ewing. He's obviously on the basketball team, but spends his spring on the tennis court and fall on the gridiron.
I think, imagine playing tennis against him, I'd be scared to death. I would be thinking he's going to smash the ball so hard and knock me over. Look how big he is.
Trenton certainly with some memories of Williams on the gridiron, registered his first career sack actually this past season against the Tornadoes. Averaging a little over 3 points a game. He's just a 29% free throw shooter, so the Blue Devils will take 1 of 2 at the line right there.
Yeah, right now he's a big body in there.
Ingram, the fancy dribble moves, working it against Traylor, backing him down, fading away, putting it up and in. Ave Ingram has the last 10 for the Tornadoes. We go back and forth here in this opening quarter.
You talk about stepping up. I mean, you got Dixon on the bench with 2 fouls, and Ingram has just elevated his game.
Morton to the free throw line, has it denied by Grant, and Ingram there for the rebound. Trying to lead the fast break into the corner. Munoz spot up 3, too strong. Rebound taken inside by Morton. He outlets his man to the rack, and that comes off the glass, no good. East to west we go. Sanchez, Ingram thinking 3, he'll hoist. That was a heat check. Grant comes over the back that time on Williams and commits the foul.
Well, we're rolling here.
And you're going to roll right along tomorrow when you read about this game in the Trentonian with Rich Fisher and Kyle Franco. The Trentonian still printing in Mercer and Bucks counties 7 days a week.
We actually should mention that Greg Johnson will be writing the story up for the Trentonian today.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Greg Johnson,
yes.
New York Giant beat writer.
I'm put out to pasture for this game.
Okay, well, read about it with Greg Johnson then.
Williams, he's at the foul line now after that was the 5th team foul against Trenton this quarter. Splashes home the first. Brandon Williams, this being his 9th game of the season. He played in just 2 last year. 5 points, 4 rebounds on Thursday. The southpaw, 1 of 2 at the line once again. So we're even at 13, 60 seconds to play first quarter. Glad you could join us for some Tuesday afternoon hoops here on WBCB. Ingram has 10 of those 13 points for Trent, and he feeds Sanchez, who gets on the board, and he splashes home that 3. Other way in transition goes Morton, and he answers right back with a layup at the other end. So Trenton's defense slow getting back, and Morton able to capitalize with an easy 2. Saw Sanchez had a slow first half on Saturday, and then was able to explode in the second. 29 of his career high, 34 points.
That's the biggest thing. You don't want to let him get going. I mean, if you limit him to a basket here or a basket there, you know, he won't go off. But if he starts to feel it, that could be a long day.
That one was kicked on the
was
ground,
kicked,
no
yeah.
call. Morton's got it. And Paul Jones is going to call his first timeout to save possession for his team.
And if you're enjoying watching this basketball game and would like to play some hoops yourself, well, the Capital Area YMCA, 431 Pennington Avenue here in Trenton, offers open gym basketball from 6:30 till 8:30 Monday through Thursday. This open gym basketball is open to all ages. Keep your love for the game and enjoy hoops at Open Gym Basketball at the Capital Area YMCA, Monday through Thursday, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Remember, this is open to all ages. The Capital Area YMCA, 431 Pennington Avenue in Trenton. And folks, you want to keep your back in shape to play some hoops at any age? Visit Dr. Paglione at the Morrisville Chiropractic Center, right across the Calhoun Street Bridge at 632 Crown Street. The patient is the part of his chiropractic family. In addition to providing neck and pain relief, Morrisville Chiropractic would also improve your overall health. Proper chiropractic care equals better health, so you can enjoy playing basketball.
Ewing with a 1-point lead here, a chance to hold for the final shot. Here's a free throw line, Jay, too strong. Rebound is taken inside, and scoring is Williams. And then they get the steal off the inbound, but Morton was unable to float it up and in. So Ewing on top, 17-16, 8 minutes down, 24 to go. A wild first quarter of action. Let's see what the second quarter has in store for us right after this on WBCB.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs for acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget. Plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
Alongside Rich Fisher and Bill Redner, my name's Jordan Hirsch. Second quarter of action about set to begin here from Ewing High School. It's the home team, the Blue Devils, on top, 17-16 as we went back and forth in that first quarter. The Blue Devils got out to an 8-6 lead, and then Ave Ingram brought Trenton back in it.
Yeah, both teams shooting pretty good in that quarter. They both shot 7 for 13.
Certainly evenly matched for sure. Traylor tried to feed it to his teammate inside. It was taken away by Ingram. Munoz on a rack attack gets fouled hard that time by Morton. He was looking over at the ref, but that was a pretty clear slap down. And so Thomas Munoz will get 2 at the charity stripe.
I'm sorry, Ewing was 6 for 12 in that quarter.
Say if your school would like to have a game, any game, or any sport video stream like this one you're watching right now, contact WBCB Sports Director Breanne O'Neill. That's spelled Breanne at WBCB1490.com. Don't forget to read about this game in the Trentonian with Greg Johnson.
Munoz, 1 of 2 at the line once again, so we're even at 17. Here's Thomas. The turnaround, Sumyell, way too strong. It's a brick. Morton there to clean it up. Can't finish, though. Third opportunity doesn't go down for Williams, and then the ball ends up out of bounds. It'll go back to Trenton. So Ewing there with 2 open looks down low and just couldn't convert.
Well, somebody's going to have to get a body on Williams because he was wide open to get that rebound last quarter, take the last basket.
Ingram with not enough English on that reverse layup try. Trenton has brought in Caleb Smith to try to contend with Williams. Morton to Sumyell, a jab step. Feeds the point guard and Terrence Traylor. Tries to get around Ingram and does. Double clutch layup up and good.
That was pretty.
Ingram trying to break out the other way. Ewing gets back. Ingram floats it up anyways, and that's been his spot right there, just inside the free throw line. Ave Ingram, he's up to 12.
He is having an offensive game here that the likes of he hasn't had really with this first quarter and
Thomas
change.
off 1 foot, left that one short. Trenton a chance to retake the lead right here. Here's Munoz, he was left alone. Can't convert though. And the rebound's taken inside by Williams. So Ewing's done a better job keeping Trenton off the glass as this game has gone along. Sumyel, he'll hoist a 3. It's short. And the rebound's taken inside for Smith. Back-to-back one and dones. Sanchez crossing over, got out of control, turned it over. East to west we continue. Morton right to the rack for 2.
Don't blink, man. You'll miss some baskets.
Seems like every bucket that has been scored has either been in transition or, you know, early in possession.
Yeah, we're not playing Princeton University ball here.
This team's looking to run up the score, that's for sure. Munoz, who's misfired on a pair of 3s, he's got 2. He'll take it back out, reset the offense, call out the play. He's got a mismatch now with the 6'5" Sumyel on him, so Sumyel's got a 10-inch height advantage and commits the foul.
Ten-inch fight advantage. How about that? That foul on Sumyel.
Josiah Stevenson into the game for the first time for the Blue Devils. Ingram, who leads all scorers with 12, feeds Grant. That's number 12, misfiring on the 3. Trenton's only made 1. This outlet pass, Trailer tracks down, takes it to the hole, can't finish. Rebound inside Stevenson, he goes up, that's no good. Third opportunity, now it's Williams. Stevenson on the drive, count it, and a foul. Well, you give Ewing enough bites at the apple, and eventually they're going to make you pay.
Yeah, absolutely. That was strong hustle there by Stevenson. He just kept right after it.
So Ewing has built their advantage back up to 4. And now Josiah Stevenson, this is his first free throw attempt of the season. It rattles in, out, and in again. So he converts on the 3-point play. Stevenson making just his 4th appearance here in this one. Did have a career-high 6 points Ewing's last time out on Thursday in that big win over Allentown, as nearly every Blue Devil was able to get on the hardwood for a bit in that game. Ewing, they average a little over 57 points per game. They've scored 80 plus in 2 of their last 3, and they've won all 3 games in this stretch. In fact, Ewing hasn't lost back-to-back games all season. Trenton content to work it around the perimeter here. Munoz now gets going.
This is the slowest pace we've seen all game.
Into the middle of the zone, it's Ingram. Bank shot, no. Got it back. Tried it again. Same result. Another offensive try now for Trenton as Sanchez tries to knife through a double team, and in doing so gets fouled. It's the 3rd team foul against Ewing here of the quarter.
Well, Ave Ingram, he had 5 for 7 in that first quarter. He 1 for 4 here in this quarter.
He's got 12 of his team's 19. Oh man, they left Grant alone and Ingram couldn't get it to him. Ingram now will hoist the 3, rattles out, and another rebound inside for Williams. He's been a beast on the glass.
Oh, he sure has.
Ewing the other way in transition. The floater's too strong. Another offensive rebound. Stevenson, no. Williams, a 3rd try. He floats it up and in.
Wow, they got to come up with an answer for Williams and Stevenson. Both of those guys are pounding the boards.
Already a career high 6 points for Brandon Williams. Grant in the corner. Trenton needs an answer. Ingram, center of the zone. Oh, Dowling was open, and the pass was a little out of his reach. Crowd responding now to a 7-0 Blue Devil run. It's their largest lead of the afternoon. Trailer dribbled it off the foot of Ingram. Now a chance in transition. The pass from Sanchez led Ingram a bit too far. He corralled it in the corner and then threw it into the backcourt. Trailer is going to track it down. Williams, 8 points.
Wow.
And a timeout called by Daryl Young Sr.
Ooh,
Blue Devils have ripped off a 9-0 run, and they lead 28-19.
Mercer County, have you heard the news? Kaufman's Printing now offers same-day service on most orders. Posters, banners, t-shirts, sport uniforms, and more. Mention WBCB Sports and get 10% off your orders. Contact Kaufman's Printing. info@kaufmansprinting.com. Again, their website, info@kaufmansprinting.com. We'll be talking with Mark Kaufman at halftime, and he has some great Nike gym bags here for the outstanding players of the game. And, of course, they also get a hoagie from the Italian People's Bakery, the pride of the Berg since 1936. Mayor Reed Gusiora of Trenton would like to wish all his student athletes at Trenton High the best of luck. Don't forget to watch Trenton Today, video streamed live from Trenton High School the fourth Thursday of every month at 10:45 with interacting with Trenton High students. It really is a great informative show. It's called Trenton Today with your host, Mayor Reed Gusiora, live at Trenton High School.
Fish, it's interesting seeing Trenton really giving up size inside. We're used to seeing them be able to bully teams down low, but now with Dixon on the bench now for the better part of the last quarter, it's been Brandon Williams who's led the charge.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have Joel Sinius on the bench, and you're thinking, well, let's just try to keep it even while he's on the bench, and they've gone way ahead thanks to Brandon Williams, who's just been outstanding so far. 8 points and 6 rebounds off the bench for Brandon Williams. He has so picked up the slack for Sinius being out.
You see Ewing's defense really now swarming on the perimeter as well. A little too handsy that time, though, and they've been put at the team foul limit. So out of the timeout, Trenton needs an answer. It's their largest deficit of the game here at 9. Grant, who's played for most of this game with Dixon in foul trouble. Sanchez, they need it. It's too strong. He somehow got his own miss and then banked it off of Williams. Good hustle play.
Very good hustle play. Stayed with it, followed his shot. And then heads up, going out of bounds, knocking it off his feet.
So Juan Sanchez averaging just under 21 points a game. He had a career-high 34 on Saturday. Right now he's got just 3. Gets around his man. Looking for some help. He's triple teamed. Ingram, the 3, hops out and can't get it to roll back in. Dixon's back into the game now for Trenton. Upshore. And down low it goes, and that layup comes off the glass for Stevenson. East to west, it's a fast pace, and Ingram lost it out of bounds. It was last hit, though, by Terrence Traylor.
Yeah, this game is everything that we figured it would be right now. Intense, a lot of running.
Oh, a nice cut to the basket right there by Grant, and he's able to snap a scoreless drought. Makes it 28-21.
Paul Jones is playing some players. He's put 10 players in this game so far.
Grant, good defense there on Morton, forces the jump ball. The possession arrow is in favor of the Blue Devils. Or I should say the possession arrow, in fact, in favor of Trenton. It'll go back to the Tornadoes. And yeah, Ewing, they're not afraid to go deep into their bench.
Oh, that's great. If you can do that, if you're a team that can do that.
They've got a plethora of players they can count on for scoring. Right now it's Sumyel who's got 7 and Williams who's got 8 to lead all scorers for the Blue Devils. Dixon at the free throw line, count it. Tornadoes looking to put together a run here to close out the first half.
Yeah, you're right about it. Sinius is out and so is Dixon. So that in a little way that cancels each other out. But, you have Williams step up. Trenton needs somebody to step up. There's a jumper.
Terrence Traylor answers Dixon's free throw line, Jay, with one of his own, and that gets the point guard on the board. Dixon knifing through traffic for 2. Look, Whittier Dixon has came back into the game. He looks re-energized. Certainly well rested.
Yeah, he had a rest.
Out for like a quarter.
But now you got to be really careful. You don't want to get that 3rd foul before halftime.
The skip pass, here's a 3 from Michael Upshore, way too strong on the air ball. So the Tornadoes, after all of this, have a chance to cut it back to a one-possession game. Ingram feeds it to Grant. That pass was off the foot of Sanchez. Body's hitting the deck. Trailer's in there. He comes away with it.
There you go. That's Ewing Trenton basketball right there, all in a ball on the floor. Everybody going after it.
And I believe they called a tie-up, and the possession arrow now is back with the Blue Devils.
Back to the days of Amo Wandishin and Franny Pinchot.
Oh, they were the days.
Yep, Hollis Copeland, Vernon Melville.
Yep, Marco Dillard. Ugh.
Under a minute to play here in the opening half. Trailer, who just scored his last 2 points a moment ago, looking to go to work. Up top, Thomas thought about the three, had it poked away, but a foul. That's Jairus Janau Ramos, who's checked into the game for the first time. He's the guilty party on that one.
Yeah, so many great players through both of these programs. It's just very impressive. Williams getting a break. He earned it.
And Ramos, he's able to make up for his mistake right there with the steal off the inbound. Sanchez taking it to the hole. Munoz, a three. It's short. He hit the deck. Ramos behind the back pass. Grant. Trailer ripped it away and forced the tie-up. It's already the fourth jump ball we've had in this game, and the possession arrow goes back to Trenton.
Well, Munoz just can't get it going. He's had about 3 open looks here from the arc right in front of us and hasn't been able to get any of them to go.
Dixon got inside positioning and one. Can't do that if you're Josiah Stevenson. Dixon just too powerful of a force down low. And now he's got a chance to make it a 2-point game.
Yeah, Dixon got inside on him, got ahead of him, perfect bounce pass to him. And then Stevenson tried to kind of grab onto him a little too late. Or not too late, just wrong thing to do.
The 68% free throw shooter has it rim out, so it remains 30-27. And we just got a foul called against Ewing, or I should say against Trenton, rather. Third team foul of the quarter for them. Blue Devils there in the penalty.
Dixon has really made a difference since coming into this game. Back in, I should say. It was a 9-point game when he came in. Now it's down to 3 for the Tornadoes deficit.
Trailer right to the rack again. He's been aggressive, and that's why he's able to score 2. Trailer's got 4. Oh man, leaking ahead of the pack that time is Sanchez. He answers right back. East to west we go here in this one. The pass too high for Stevenson. And have Trenton with a chance to close out the quarter with the basketball down by 3.
Yep.
Might set a record for the amount of possessions in a high school game in this one. So here's Ingram, who's got a game-high 12. Dixon to Munoz in the corner. They got to go. 3 seconds. Grant on the baseline. 1 second to shoot.
Go.
Dixon, it'll count. And that nearly dropped for Quadir Dixon. 32-29. A wild first half of basketball comes to an end here at Ewing High School with the home team on top by 3. Do not go anywhere. We'll be back to break it all down right after this here on WBCB.
Hi, I'm Gene Bowie of Seoka, Lincoln of Lawrenceville. I'm a longtime Trenton resident and supporter of Trenton Youth Athletics. And if you're in the need of a new or pre-owned Lincoln or any other pre-owned vehicle, please visit us at Seoka Lincoln of Lawrenceville, 2920 Brunswick Pike, Lawrenceville, New Jersey, and we hope to see you real soon.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, President of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you. in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget. Plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
All right, welcome back to Ewing High School with the score here at the half, 32-29 in favor of the Blue Devils. We're with Mark Kaufman of Kaufman Sprinting and also with Rick from RJ's Special Training. And
RJS Basketball.
Mark, if you gotta, you want to wear these elaborate T-shirts and stuff that you have and do all the stuff that you do, you got to be in shape to do it. And the person to see is Rick here from RJ's Special Training. Tell us a little bit about what he offers.
So Ricky has a great training facility down in Haynes Point, New Jersey. Believe it or not, most of the kids that are out here today have actually partnered with Ricky over in the summertime. So this is why you see these amazing plays being happen today. But also Ricky and Kaufman's Printing has just partnered. So now when you sign up with Ricky at RJS, you'll also get special merchandise as we're presenting tonight to the player of the games. So we're just expanding and creating a great partnership.
Maybe we can get the camera to pan on these beautiful Nike gym bags that Mark Kaufman from Kaufman's Printing is giving to the stars of the game. One for Ewing and one for Trenton. Has a water bottle in it and
a towel, and this is just a partnership between Nike and hopefully we can get Ricky and his training facility on board too. You'll start seeing a lot more of him around here also.
Well, the stars of the game get these, and I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for Kaufman's Printing, I don't know what people would be doing, because when it comes to printing, same-day services, posters, banners, stuff like that, it's you, Mark.
There we go. So come on over to 439 South Broad Street, Trenton, New Jersey. We offer same-day services on banners, posters, flyers, print-ready files only. And we're just here to serve you and partner with the community like always, Bill.
And, of course, tell us a little bit quickly about RJ's getting in shape.
Yeah, it's how you doing. Ricky Sullivan, basketball, NBA skills basketball trainer down South Jersey, Mercer County, and in the Philadelphia area as well. You can reach me 609-346-5226 for training, or on Instagram at runjumpshoot_training.
All right, that's great. We're here at the half. Folks, thank you very much, Mark and Ricky. We wish you the best of luck. Mark, thank you
Bill,
for everything you folks do.
Appreciate you having me, Bill.
Ricky, I'll talk to you in a second. We'll be right back with first half statistics right after these words on WBCB.
Thank you.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com.
Hi, I'm Gene Bowie of Seoka, Lincoln of Lawrenceville. I'm a longtime Trenton resident and supporter of Trenton Youth Athletics. And if you're in the need of a new or pre-owned Lincoln or any other pre-owned vehicle, please visit us at Seoka Lincoln of Lawrenceville, 2920 Brunswick Pike, Lawrenceville, New Jersey. And we hope to see you real soon.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, President of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Welcome back to Ewing High School. Alongside Rich Fisher, my name's Jordan Hirsch. Blue Devils on top, 32-29. About set to get the third quarter underway. But Fish, before we do that, we got to get the Fish stats from that first half.
Oh, yeah, and here they are. For Trenton scoring, Avi Ingram leads away with 12, but 10 of them were in the first quarter. He shot just 1 for 6 in that second quarter. Kadir Dixon has 8, despite sitting much of the half. Juan Sanchez with 5. Thomas Munoz and Tayron Grant with 2 apiece. Trenton shooting 13 for 29 from the field, 2 for 5 from the line. They've committed 10 turnovers. 7 of them in the first quarter. Ewing, big first half by reserve Brandon Williams. He leads away with 8. Terrence Taylor has 6. It's very spread out here. Leslie Samil with 5. Christian Thomas and Deion Morton with 4 apiece. And let's see. Josiah Stevenson with 3. Joel Sinius with 2. He sat nearly in the entire first half with foul trouble. Ewing 14 for 30 from the field, 4 for 6 from the line, 8 turnovers, rebounding dead even at 15-15. And this game was a back and forth affair. There were 4 lead changes and 5 ties, the last tie being at 19 all. Ewing went on a 9-0 run, and they have maintained a lead ever since. And we're at now 32-29.
Yeah, and Fish, right, you advertised this game in the pregame as a track meet. I mean, we've gotten that and then some. Like we mentioned it a lot, it was going east-west, and even off of makes, right? You would see the opponent leaking down the court, being able to get those easy buckets in transition. That's been the offense for most of the game for both teams.
Yeah, and that's not a surprise. I mean, that's who these teams are. They, they like to run, they like to press, they like to get points off turnovers. So, we're seeing what we're supposed to see, really. Neither team is taking the other team out of what they want to do. I think the big difference was Brandon Williams coming in and really picking up the slack for Joel Sinius. He did a great job in that half.
Yeah, Brandon Williams already has a career high with 8 points. He was a beast on the glass on the offensive side of things and the defensive side of things.
Yeah, 6 rebounds.
And Carbine made easy at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue here in Ewing Township. Over 100 new Hyundai models from Elantras and Sonatas to SUVs, a huge inventory, and they'll buy your car no matter what shape it's in. They'll give you top dollar for your car. Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue, Ewing Township.
So the starters are back out there now for Trenton. As for Ewing, they go with 4 of their starters and Davion Morton, who remains in the game for Chris Thomas. Morton feeds down low. There's Sinius. Those 2 fouls goes up. That's too strong, and the rebound is taken inside by Sumiel, but he gets blocked.
Well, right away, Sinius back in the game. They want to go inside to him. Why not?
He's got those 2 points, working it against Dixon. That layup comes off the iron, and Marquise Dowling, who's really been a non-factor, he rips the rebound. Dixon in transition, lost it. Sanchez gets it back, fades, fires, has it hop out. Dixon now a 3rd chance. Ingram, a deep straightaway three is wide left. And finally, Ewing's able to clear, and Sumiel gets fouled that time by Sanchez.
Did you see who got that rebound for Ewing? I did not see it.
Couldn't quite make out that one from here.
Right. Well, somebody's getting gypped out of a rebound for Ewing. That's why I always say these stats are unofficial.
On a straight line drive, it's a trailer getting cut off. Morton has it poked away. Fight for the basketball and another tie-up. We had 4 of those in the first half, so why not begin the second half here early on with a jump ball. We'll go back to Trenton.
Trenton will hang on.
So the Tornadoes looking to remain undefeated here in CVC Colonial Division play. They're 3-0. Sanchez has it blocked that time by Trailer. Ball loose, and it's picked up by Pate. Pate, who's been held off the score sheet so far. Didn't see a whole lot of him because of the excellent play of Morton there in that first half.
Yeah, Ewing had 7 guys score in that first half.
Sumiel, the lefty floater, is short. And another rebound that time for Dowling, his second of the quarter. Here's Sanchez, who was quieted in that first half, had just 5. Resets it with Munoz. Now, Sanchez did have 5 points in the first half on Saturday and finished with 34 for the game.
Yeah. Never count him out.
Munoz pump fake, steps inside, can't hit on the jumper. And so after a high-scoring first half, neither team has found the bottom of the basket here in the second, and that's going to be a travel called against Sinius.
Yeah, we've seen a little inconsistency here in this game. Every now and then they go in a little binge of having trouble scoring. I mean, it's not for the amount of running that they did, it's not an incredibly high-scoring game. It's only 32-29.
That's credit to both defenses as well, as they've been able to keep up with the offense that has moved oh so quickly here for both teams.
Oh, so quickly.
They work it around the perimeter right now with Munoz. Pate with some tight defense.
You like the way I reaffirm that comment there of yours?
See, that's the chemistry that we've got going on here, Fish.
Like a famous lab.
Ingram backing down his man, turns around and gets the roll.
Well, he needed that. The rolls weren't happening for him late in that second quarter.
Taking a hit that time was Thomas inside. And the rebound's taken that time by Sinius. He goes up, gets fouled.
Say, if you're enjoying watching this game and like to participate, Capital Area YMCA on Pennington Avenue here in Trenton has open gym basketball, 6:30 to 8:30, Monday through Thursday in the evenings. Open gym basketball, open to all ages. Keep your love for the game alive. Play some hoops with open gym basketball, Monday through Thursday, 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. at the Capital Area YMCA, 431 Pennington Avenue.
So Joel Sinius, who spent most of that first half on the bench, still stuck on 2 points, and you can make that 3 right there. Sinius coming off of a double-double, 24 points, 10 rebounds against Allentown. It was his 7th career double-double, already his 3rd of the season.
I'll tell you, that was a tale of 2 foul troubles there in that first half because, hold on.
Ingram, the lefty floater, that's well short. And there's Morton to take it inside. Ingram went for the steal and came up empty. Morton all the way to the rack. Ooh, he took a hard fall. Fortunately, pops right back up. Fight for the basketball. Dowling comes away with it. And now it's Ave Ingram. Trenton Contigo in front with a 3. Dixon thought about the tray and instead drives inside, gets fouled that time. They call it on Sinius. It's his 3rd.
Oh, boy. What I was saying before is you had 2 guys and 2 key players in foul trouble, Dixon for Trenton and Sinius for Ewing. Sinius remained on the bench the entire half. Pup Young took a chance. He put Dixon back in, and the big guy came through with 6 big second quarter points to get Trenton back in this thing.
Dixon for the lead, rattles it home, and Trenton goes on top, 34-33.
There you go.
Dixon into double figures now with 11. They've erased a 9-point deficit. Floating it up that time is Traylor. He answers back. So Terrence Traylor, after a slow start, he's up to 8.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a few runs and a few runs answered with other runs.
Well, no surprise there. Another rebound inside for Williams. He's inching closer to that double-double. Thomas rotates out and over to Traylor to reset it. Terrence Traylor looking to go to work on Sanchez. Can't get around him. Really good defense. Morton back to Traylor. Spot up for three. Cash. Now Traylor's got 11, and it's a 4-point lead for the Blue Devils once again.
Yeah, Traylor had nothing. He was blanked in the first quarter.
Dixon, can he answer? He can't. He gets his own miss. He was open in the corner, steps inside for two, and strokes it.
Nice job by Dixon there, staying with it.
And we've got a timeout now called by Paul Jones, so he's not liking what he's seeing on the defensive side of things for his squad. And going back behind us now is Leslie Sumyell as he's stretching out both of his legs. So he's out of the game for right now. And I think that's why Paul Jones was forced to use the timeout. So here's Ewing holding a 2-point lead in what's been a tightly contested game. Nobody's led by more than double figures. Or nobody's been up, meaning nobody's been up by more than 9.
Right.
All sorts of handles here. Thomas going to work on Munoz. Good defense, though. He stuck with them. Morton trying to get around Ingram, pushed off.
Good defense there by Ingram. Good man-to-man defense.
Both teams have ratcheted it up on the defensive end here out of halftime. Josiah Stevenson back into the game for the Blue Devils.
Trenton, what Trenton's done is a good job of taking care of the ball since that first quarter. 7 turnovers in that quarter and only 3 since.
Munoz, oh man, how did he hit that? He was falling to the floor. He had only 2 points, and that's his first field goal, and we're locked at 38. Back the other way, it's Traylor. Good defense by Sanchez, floats it up anyways, it's an air ball. Trenton can go back in front right here. Under 3 minutes to play, quarter number 3. Sanchez, who's been quieted, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, there you go. Get to the line at least. I'll tell you what, though. He had a rough time shooting foul shots the other day. He missed about 5 or 6 of them.
Yes, Sanchez, he went 15 for 22 at the line, but the fact that he was even able to get to the line 22 times, impressive in and itself on Saturday.
Yeah, but if he's going to get to the line a lot, he's going to have to make them. You know, that was the first thing when I talked to Pup about him after the game. The first thing he said was, well, if he made his foul shots, he'd have had 40. But then he obviously praised him for a great effort. But
comes up empty on the first. He's a 74% foul shooter. Team leader in threes. We've seen him hit one already. And he puts his team in front, 39-38. I highly doubt that will be the last lead change we see.
Well, we've had 7 lead changes now, 6 ties. Yeah, I mean, we're in a war.
Here's Morton looking to give his team the lead back. Gets to the hole and scores it. Well, my prediction came true.
Yes, very good. I thought he might have traveled there, drug his feet through the lane.
Ingram turned back by Morton, defended him all the way out near the timeline. Sticky defense. And they're going to call a foul, maybe a little too sticky. That's the 3rd foul going against Morton. He's disagreed on every single one of them. He might have a case right there, though.
Paul Jones did not like it, that's for sure. Paul Jones has just done an outstanding job here since taking over for Shelly Beard.
Sanchez can't get off the schneid from deep right there. Traylor trying to cut inside, and he gets fouled. Sanchez a little too handsy that time as Traylor went for the drive. It's only the 2nd foul going against Trenton this quarter.
First foul on, no, 2nd foul on Sanchez. I missed that. You watch Sanchez on defense, he pounds the ball.
A little too hot to handle that pass from Stevenson. It was at the foot of either Morton or Traylor. Not really sure who it was intended to. Trenton, the beneficiaries, they've got a chance to retake the lead right here. Working it around the perimeter as Ewing
Calming
sets up
things
their
down
zone.
here a little bit.
And Ewing go into that 2-3 zone.
Yep.
Munoz surveys his options, dishes Ingram, and he'll retreat.
Well, you're in that zone. You might want to try to get Sanchez out there open for a 3.
Ingram, who's got 14, feeds it to Dixon inside. He can't finish. And another fight for the rebound. And it is going to go back to Ewing.
Tried to get it inside. To no avail.
Good defense here by Munoz in the backcourt. The Blue Devils are able to break it. And that's a travel. See that one from a mile away. The Trenton student section, they could see it from their end of the court. They were all up doing that travel motion.
Trenton's guards have been really good defensively in this game. I mean, they really kind of had them sputtering a little bit. That's now 12 turnovers for the Blue Devils, 4 in this quarter.
Another chance for the Tornadoes to retake the lead. Ewing sets up their zone defense. Munoz to Tehran Grant, who's got 2 points, right around his season average of 2.7. If you're Trenton, you would think try to get it into the middle of the zone. That's where they go. Ingram out. Munoz for the lead. Got it.
Well done. Little inside out. Get Munoz wide open there on the perimeter, and boom.
42-40. Back and forth we go on a Tuesday afternoon. Sanchez commits the foul out on the perimeter. Trenton still has one more to give.
Well, that's 3 on Sanchez now. He'll have to watch himself.
And now
go ahead.
Terrence Traylor, he's down. He's holding his left leg.
Part of the reason Sanchez was held down in that first half the other day was he got 2 quick fouls in that game. He did a good job of staying foul-free here, but now he's picked up 2 in his third quarter. He's going to have to watch himself.
2-point game, 24 seconds to play in the third as they tend to Traylor. We'll take a break here on WBCB.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Welcome back to Ewing High School. We saw Traylor. He was able to hobble his way off the court. 42-40, Trenton on top. 24 seconds to go here in quarter number 3, and it's Ewing basketball. And it goes to Morton. We'll see if the Blue Devils play this conservatively and hold for 1. Thomas up top. Down low, Stevenson playing bully ball and got tied up. That's good defense right there by Caleb Smith.
Real good defense.
Michael Upshur is going to head over to the scorer's table and check in for the Blue Devils. His second appearance in this one. Thomas, the inbounder, looking for some help. Finds it in Morton. A 3 for the lead. Bingo!
Morton had that all the way. He caught it, eyes on the basket, confident stroke.
Munoz, it'll count if it goes, and it does. Thomas Munoz, right before the third quarter buzzer, puts the Tornadoes back on top by 2.
Wow. Oh, man.
24 minutes down, 8 to go. Make sure you stay tuned here on WBCB. You do not want to miss any of this action. Fourth quarter up next.
And the Italian People's Bakery at the Pride of the Berg since 1936. Hey, if you got an Eagles game you want to watch this weekend, party trays, they got them for you. The Italian People's Bakery, baking things great since 1936. At 63 Butler Street in the Chambersburg section of Trenton. Don't forget to read about this game in the Trentonian with Greg Johnson and pictures provided by Kyle Franco. And folks, when it comes to college sports, local Rider, local Princeton, no one covers the college beat like Kyle Franco. He's been doing it for years, and I'll tell you, I'm glad someone covers local college sports because Ryder and Princeton always have something to give to the community, whether it's soccer, lacrosse, basketball. Of course, we're in basketball season now, and Jordan, you're the voice of the Bronx. I know they're off to a tough start, but with your broadcasting and Kyle's writing, they got a bright future. That's Princeton and Ryder Sports with Kyle Franco.
Certainly got a heck of a team over there at the Alumni Gym, that's for sure.
You
got
do
a heck
great
of a
job with him, too.
Thank you, Bill. We've got a heck of a game going on right here, in fact. 45-43. Munoz's three-pointer just before the buzzer gave Trenton the lead back.
Yeah, we have. And you might as well fasten your seatbelt, folks. This baby's going down to crunch time, I do believe.
Ingram, middle of the zone, works it back out to Munoz. This game has been Trenton Ewing.
Yeah, that's the perfect way of putting it.
Dixon gets inside, gets too deep. Grant, a three. Too strong. Rebound taken by Sinius, who's been quiet. He's got just 3 points. He averages just under 15 a game.
Well, he hasn't been quiet as much as he's been on the bench. He's been saddled with foul trouble this whole game.
Morton got away with a push-off right there. Euro step, and he'll go to the line for two. You know Davion Morton wanted a chance at an and one right there.
Yeah, for sure.
He's got 9. Terrence Traylor leads the way for Ewing with 11. Brandon Williams with 8, all coming before halftime.
That was the second foul on Tehran Grant.
Don't forget our post-game show where the star of the game gets a free hoagie from the Italian People's Bakery and a beautiful gym bag from Kaufman's Printing.
Morton rips the ropes on the first, and now a chance to even this one up at the line. In limited attempts, Morton is yet to miss a free throw. For his sake, I hope I didn't just jinx him. The 5'11 sophomore. Oh, man. Oh, man. I apologize.
Well, he'll come looking for you, pal.
So it remains a 1-point game. Munoz, who got hot there in quarter number 3.
Yes, he did.
Hands off Tehran Grant, and he has it poked away by Sinius. Sinius going in for the lead. He blazed it up and in. He wanted to dunk it. He'll take the 1-point advantage. Well, seesaw battle here at Ewing High School.
I mean, it's the fourth quarter now. You got to keep them in. 3 fouls or not, you got to ride your star.
Sanchez, head fake, out. Ingram, a 3. It's short. Sanchez, another offensive rebound, and then he gets undercut as it was Traylor laying on the floor that time, committing the foul.
(46-45). 12 lead changes and 6 ties so far, folks.
I'll tell you what, for Trenton, the goal should be to get 10 more points. They're 6-1 when they score 55 or more this year. They're 0-5 when held under 55. Dixon off the catch, gets blocked by Sinius. Haven't seen much of that matchup with both of those two in foul trouble, but Sinius gets the better of it right there. Williams, bully ball, too strong, and Dixon ripping away the rebound. Oh, man, they call a tie-up. I thought Dixon had clear possession right there.
I did too.
6th jump ball of this game, as we're probably nearing a record there at least for the season.
I'll have to go back through the archives, I suppose.
Williams working it on Ingram, and he's limping after he was able to score that. Brandon Williams is into double figures.
Yep, 3 rebounds away from a double-double.
He's got the assignment now of Quadir Dixon. That's no easy task, and Dixon goes to work and gets fouled, and you can see Williams reaching down at his left leg.
Say, don't forget, if your school would like to see a game like this video stream, all you got to do is contact our sports director, Breanne O'Neill. That's spelled Breanne at WBCB1490.com. Give her a shout, and we'll be glad to video stream your school's event.
You know, every time you spell her name, it reminds me that I have it spelled B-R-I in my cell phone. And I always think I should change it, and then I'm thinking, why bother? I know it's her.
That's fine, Fish. How long have you been working here?
Well, all you have to do is put it in wrong once, and you know.
Well, I've done the same thing. Trust me.
Dixon hits a pair. It's back to a 1-point game. After a bit of a slow start now for Quadir Dixon, he's up to 15.
Yep.
Just above his season average. Morton trying to get it down low, and Grant, Grant wanted that possession. He thought he knocked it off of Sumyel, and I'm kind of in agreement.
It looked like it. He tipped it, and it looked like it grazed off his leg. Either way, that was a nice defensive play by Grant.
In it goes to Sinius. Spinning on Dixon, floating it off glass, too strong again. Haven't seen some light touches here on some of these layup tries. They've been too strong for the most part.
Sinius is saying, look, I've been dead weight here for 3 quarters. I got to make my presence felt.
Munoz can't give his team the lead with a 3. And here comes Ewing. Morton, he'll slow it down, working it against Grant. Hands off to his point guard, Terrence Traylor. Slow start for him. He's up to 11 now. Good feed there at the elbow. Sumyel, handoff Sinius, up top Morton. Steps inside, fades, fires, can't hit. Rebounds tipped around. Sumyel's got it, blocked and fouled, and Ingram, the guilty party, he's unhappy with the call. Got to believe now with this game so close, it's been tightly contested the whole way through. We're probably going to see some more disagreements.
Yeah, well, don't disagree too much, because if you get a technical foul, you're putting your team in a big problem.
Another player down now for Ewing. And it's Terrence Traylor again, who we saw come out a little earlier in this quarter.
I hope he's okay.
He's going to have to be helped off again.
He started off a little gimpy. He looks like he's getting a little better the more he walks.
Credit to him trying to fight through this as well.
Well, looking at foul trouble here, Sinius and Morton have 3 apiece. Sanchez 3 for Trenton, so not too many major issues with foul trouble right now. That could change. Somebody gets their 4th.
Sinius hits the first free throw, or I should say Sumyel hits the first, and converts on the second. So Leslie Sumyel up to 7, and the lead back up to 3 for Ewing. Munoz goes around the screen, takes it to the free throw line, and gets batted up in the air and taken by Sumyel. Thomas wanted to try the baseball pass and thought better of it.
I'll tell you something, Sumyel's making his presence felt on the boards. He's up to 8 rebounds now. Doing a nice job of grabbing those loose balls.
Sumyel with the handoff to Thomas. A chance to go up by 2 possessions. Morton off the curl. Morton down the lane. Traveled.
Don't forget Haldeman Ford here yesterday, here today, here tomorrow on Route 33. Haldeman Ford.
4:30 to go. 50-47 Ewing. They're undefeated at home, looking for their 2nd divisional win of the season. Ave Ingram at his 14 points, spinning his way inside. Wild shot, no. Dixon tapped the rebound and couldn't get it to fall. And then Sinius rips it away. There goes Thomas to the baseline and scores it. He's fired up as well.
Oh, man, he just exploded there.
Back the other way, Ingram answers, count it, and a foul. Just when you think someone's going to start pulling away.
Yeah.
Ave Ingram comes to the rescue. He's up to 16.
It's like, you know, I'm going to take your best shot, but I'm going to come back and give you a shot myself.
So Ave Ingram, 48% free throw shooter. He converts right there on a big one, cuts the deficit to 2, and a timeout now called by Trenton.
They're all big now.
Ewing Township Education Association would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our student athletes the best of luck. The Ewing Township Education Association always supporting the youth of the Ewing community. Today's game is also brought to you by the City of Trenton, Mayor Reed Gusiora, who would like to remind you Trenton Today, video streamed live the fourth Thursday of every month from 10:45 with Trenton High students, and it is video streamed here at WBCB1490.com. Of course, today's game also brought to you by Morrisville Chiropractic. For chiropractic care so close to home, right across the river, the Calhoun Street Bridge on Crown Street, Dr. Joseph Paglione, he will take care of you and make sure you get into the shape that you want to be in so you can play basketball at open gym night at Capital Area YMCA Monday through Thursdays. This is open to all ages. Hey, you can play hoop and just enjoy yourself. It's Monday through Thursday, 6:30 to 8:30, open to all ages at the Capital Area YMCA, 431 Pennington Avenue, Trenton.
Billy, what do you think? Maybe you and I should go over to the open gym night, huh?
I think so,
Bring
yeah.
We'll wheel a couple of tanks of oxygen in there.
Right. Maybe I'll make it up and down the court 1.5 times before I collapse.
Yeah, we'll have our own orthopedic surgeon on hand. Just,
right, yeah.
You know, I'm sure it'd be quite the show.
Jordan can sort of video stream this.
Yeah.
We play-by-play on that.
Yeah.
Him and Kyle can do the play-by-play.
You could do the play-by-play, except you'd be laughing so hard you wouldn't get anything out.
Glad Bill and Fish are able to keep it loose here on a 2-point game. Under 3:50 to go. Ewing, that one comes up short. Rebound taken by Trenton. Now they want to run. Here goes Sanchez for the tie. Takes on contact, has it spin off. And guess what? We've got another jump ball. Sinius and Ingram get tied up.
That last shot taken by number 11, who we do not have on the roster. That's two guys we don't have on the roster here, 14 and 11.
He's going to check out, and Terrence Traylor, fighting through an injury, checks back in with 3.5 to play. It remains Trenton basketball after the tie-up. Dixon thinking about a go-ahead three. Works it inside on Sinius. Can't tie it up. Rebound taken by Sumyel. Here come the Blue Devils. It's Morton. Davion Morton. He's got 10. He gets inside. He's got 12.
They're getting some penetration here, Trenton is. Either straight up the lane or coming around the side
Munoz,
from the wings.
He fell on his own. He got back to his feet. He pulls up and gets blocked. And then taking it away is Ingram, and he lays it up and in. Man,
wow.
Every time you think that one team is going to snatch momentum, it gets snatched right back.
That was a huge block and rebound.
Timeout Paul Jones as he realized his team was trapped out at the timeline.
Who was that? Taylor that had the block and the rebound? I couldn't see the number.
I believe it was.
And then they took the ball right away. Huge play by Ingram there.
So 2:40 to go, 54-52, and Fish, you got to believe we're going to have more fireworks as this one goes along.
Yes, we are. I'm a little surprised. We haven't really seen much fast breaking here in this second half. It's pretty much been in a half court. We haven't seen a lot of press. I mean, they've been picking their men up man-to-man, full court, but this has mostly been an intense half-court game in this second half.
It's been a real physical game as well, as neither team has really settled for jumpers. They've been taking it to the rim. And you're right, Fish. We've seen those transition buckets decrease here as the second half has gone along.
Yeah, but I mean, but that has not in any way taken away from the intensity here. I mean, we're watching these guys D up, and they're doing everything they can short of fouling to sort of stop these guys. You can just flip a coin right now as to what this outcome is going to be. Ewing clinging to that 2-point lead.
They've got Terrence Traylor, who comes out of the game again. He's got 11. Morton's got 12. Taking a look at Trenton right now. Ave Ingram, 18. Quadir Dixon, 16.
Sanchez with just 6 points in this game, and yet they're only down by 2 points. So good job of other guys to really pick it up. Dixon, Ingram. Well, Dixon's having his usual game. So is Ingram, really. He's a double-figure scorer.
Here's Sinius. They don't call it as Dixon hit the deck, and Sinius lays it up and in.
Yeah, Dixon, a little bit of theater there, I think.
4-point game. Sanchez to Ingram. Game high in scoring for Ave. More 2-3 zone. Grant is able to come up with it. It was a slow pass. Sanchez gets fouled, and it's the fourth going against Ewing, so they're at the limit with 2:06 to go.
Yeah. Been a really well-called game today. You know, they've been letting them play, and they've been calling the fouls that should be called.
Mercer County officials do a great job.
Yeah.
Ingram out to Dixon for three. It's short. And the rebound taken amongst two white jerseys in there by Chris Thomas. Big time board right there. He starts up into the front court. Here's Sinius into the corner. A big three. It's well short. Dixon scoops it up. Baseball pass ahead. Munoz picking cherries. The layup. Oh, it spins off. He was wide open. And now Davion Morton with a chance to slow it down. Timeout Paul Jones, as he was right up next to the official when he made that call. And Thomas Munoz, you know he's going to be kicking himself right there.
Absolutely. I'll tell you, Trenton's struggling this quarter. 2 for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2 for 14 from the field is Trenton in this quarter. Really scuffling.
And a minute 37 to go. We'll take a quick timeout. 56-52 your score here on WBCB.
And tonight's game brought to you by New Jersey Education Association and JEA, by Kessel Dermatology, the Trentonian, the City of Trenton, by Kaufman Printing, Hyundai of Trenton, Morrisville Chiropractic, Haldeman Ford Route 33 in Hamilton Township, Capital Health, Minds Advancing Minds, Capital Health, nearby in Hopewell and Trenton, Team Toyota. And today's game also brought to you by The Revere, right there on Route 29 in Ewing Township.
Bucket would be gigantic here for Ewing. Trailer's back in the game. He takes it to the hole and he scores. Terrence Trailer, he's fighting through injury, and he's fighting hard right now. He'll go to the line for one more.
Well, how about that? I mean, you come out of a timeout. There's a minute 37 to go.
And I think they just teed him up. Maybe he's fighting a little too hard.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Just talking earlier about keeping your emotions in check.
Yeah, you really do. You can't let this happen. But, I mean, I thought they worked the ball around a little bit, try and run some clock. And Taylor took it right to the rack. Came up with the basket, but what did he do? Did he maybe taunt or something there? Or?
I didn't see. I don't know. Did you see anything, Jordan?
I think he might have said something. He was fired up when he hit the deck off that layup.
Well, he'll still get the foul shot. He can make it a 7-point game here.
Well, he's got nobody now along either post. I thought they called the technical on Ewing.
Well, yeah, they'll probably go back down, and Trenton will shoot the technicals down there and then get the ball.
So Trailer converts, makes it a 7-point game. He's up to 14. And now Juan Sanchez is going to go to the line for the Tornadoes.
I'll tell you, despite the technical, Trailer, what a great play to come out of a timeout and just go right to the basket.
Sanchez, he hits the first. And if it wasn't for the technical, it would have been a 3-possession game. Sanchez converts on a pair, and it's back down to 5, and it will be Trenton ball as well.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you get what would have been a 3-possession game has a shot at being knocked down to a 1-possession game right now.
So actually, honestly, if you're Trenton, you kind of were the beneficiaries there of the and one, because you end up scoring 2 points off of it, and
yeah,
Trailer gets just the 1 after the layup.
Yeah, right. You're always thinking, aren't you?
That's what I do. Dixon, cross-court skip into the middle. Ingram, no-look pass to Grant. Pump fakes and traveled.
Oh, costly, costly, costly.
We saw Trenton come out of the gates with early turnover problems. Middle of the game, they were able to figure it out, but that's a big one right there for Grant.
Yeah, they got a couple in this quarter.
And then a costly turnover there for Ewing, as unable to handle the inbound was Chris Thomas. Trailer's going to jog off. So new life now for the Tornadoes. Into Sanchez, over to Dixon. Sanchez gets it right back. They play catch.
Yeah, no hurry. Don't have to rush.
Down 5, Dixon, oh man, he pump faked on the 3. Got around his man with some fancy dribbling and lost the basketball. Ewing the other way. Morton pump fakes, blocked from behind by Grant. 1 minute to go. Ingram leaking down the court, blocked that time inside by Sumyo.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, wow, we're seeing defensive plays right and left here.
Timeout called by Trenton. Man, you really have to give credit to these two defenses. This has been a back and forth East-West game, and they've left it all out there. It's tough to keep up with offenses when they're playing this transition style for the full 32 minutes, and both defenses have done a nice job getting back.
Absolutely. I mean, we mentioned before the game, Ewing has been D'ing up all season. Trenton has been back and forth with the defense, but they've done a pretty solid job today, holding down some good scorers and everything like that. They just it's going to come down to who's going to make plays here. Ewing's in a good shape with a 5-point lead with 51.8 to go. But, Trenton has the ball, right? That ball went out off of Sumyo.
Yeah, I believe it will be Trenton basketball out of this timeout.
Yeah, Trenton needs to get something here, turn this into one possession. But to your point, yes, both teams, this has been a grinded game. I mean, both teams have grinded. Both teams have made everything, challenged everything. You haven't seen a lot of real open looks. Everything around the basket has been contested. It's a good old-fashioned defensive brawl. It really is.
Just like the old days.
Yep.
Certainly been Trenton versus Ewing in this one. Again, a rivalry that goes back decades. Blue Devils looking to go 7-3. Trenton also looking for their 7th win. They entered this one at 500. Munoz will be the inbounder in a 5-point game. Ingram was able to corral out to Grant. Down low, it's Munoz trying to work through traffic. Ingram will reset it. Still time. Munoz pump fakes, takes it to the baseline. Gets cut off. Munoz needs help. Grant corner 3, too strong. Rebound tipped around. Who's going to get it? It's Morton. Of course it is. Davion Morton dribbled it off his foot, got it back, just throws it up and connects with his teammate. Timeout, Paul Jones. Again, recognizing Ewing was all out of sorts right there.
Yeah, I don't think he foresaw what was going to happen. They got the ball. Could have ran some clock or got the foul, but it was definitely a smart move because when he was throwing that ball out of bounds, did he call the timeout before he was throwing it, did you see? Or?
I think he called the timeout once Ewing was able to corral the basketball out there at the perimeter.
All right. But yeah, get him settled down.
I'll tell you what, Fish, it's been a great crowd here this entire game. It's been loud here inside of the North Gym here at Ewing High School.
Yep.
And they've been treated to a good one. Again, nobody's led by more than 9.
Nope.
And those leads didn't last long, those 9-point leads.
No. There was only one. It was 28-19, and that was about it. 28-19, and then Trenton came back to go ahead after a while. And like we said, 12 lead changes, 6 ties. There has been only 1 lead change in this quarter. No, actually not. Yeah, there's been 1 lead change in this quarter, and that's when Ewing went up 46-44 when the game was tied, and Ewing has been ahead the entire 4th quarter ever since.
One star of this game's going to earn that Italian People's Hoagie in this beautiful Nike bag from Kaufman's.
Right now, Terrence Traylor has to be leading the way for that. He's got 14 points. He's been playing through injury. He's back out there for this offensive possession. In it goes Sinius. They got a foul, they do.
Yeah.
They had one to give, so Ewing's going to have to inbound one more time.
You know, and you have one to give. Why not just go for a steal, and then if you foul the guy, you foul him.
They get it into
What a
Morton. He was
pass.
left alone. He lays it up and in. Back up to a 3-possession game.
Christian Thomas with a great inbounds pass.
Ingram needs it desperately. Oh, he hit it. Trenton hanging around. Step back tray. Ave Ingram from about 35 feet keeps the Tornadoes alive.
Yep, alive just barely.
Gives him 21 points on the day. That's 10 points over his season average.
What, 22, isn't it? I had him 14 coming into the half. He had a three-point play, a basket, and then wasn't that a three-pointer?
Oh yeah, I think you might be right. So 22 for Ingram.
Yeah. That was a big-time shot right there.
So Trenton hanging around. Again, they're undefeated in CVC Colonial Division play, 3-0. They've struggled on the road this season. Ewing, meanwhile, looking to maintain that undefeated record here at home. Looking to extend their win streak to 4 as well.
Well, they're going to have to get a quick foul and hope that Ewing feels the pressure and misses it. And then you got to get a quick basket, and then you got to get another quick foul.
Neither team has a foul to give. Morton runs the baseline into Thomas.
Too much time.
Clock's already down to 8. Thomas with the basketball. They got a foul, and finally, after, 7 seconds come off the clock right there.
Yeah.
And that might just about do it.
You had to foul him right away. And now they're clearing the. What's the call here? Oh, that Ewing's just putting everybody back. Okay.
And so now Chris Thomas with really a chance to ice this one at the line. Thomas, he's got 6. And he rattles home the first. What a job by Ewing. They were able to weather the Trenton storm.
Yep.
Every time it looked like they had a chance to extend their lead, the Tornadoes would hit a big shot, kind of like Ingram just did a moment ago.
And let me tell you something. Ewing had so many different guys step up in this game. Hits them both. That's pressure right there.
Down to just 4 seconds. Ingram spinning from half court. It won't matter. Ewing remains undefeated at home. They extend the win streak to 4. They improve to 7-3 with a 63-57 win. Terrence Traylor and Davion Morton each finished the game with 14 points. We're going to talk to Davion Morton as our Italian People's Bakery player of the game. So make sure you stick around for that interview right after this here on WBCB.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget. Plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 5-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Welcome back to Ewing High School. I'm here with our Italian People's Bakery player of the game, Davion Morton. Davion, 14 points off the bench. You came in early in that first quarter, and you were able to really stay out there the entire time. What led to that performance you put on here today?
My coaches and everything. I really appreciate my coaches for leading me on for a good game and everything like that. Yeah.
Well, Trenton, they were able to really weather the storm. They were able to hang around there in that third, fourth quarter. What was the difference for your team? You were able to put that one away late.
Because we have good defense awareness, and defense leads to offense, bro.
4 straight wins. You guys, Ewing, they've been in the Central Jersey Group 3 semifinals in each of the last 3 seasons. Why can this team get back there and go further?
Because we have a strong and powerful team, for real. Yeah.
You guys now remain undefeated at home, improved to 7-3 on the season. Congratulations, our Italian.
Thank you.
Yo!
You in 03, 3 6, 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, 6. Yeah!
So Ewing wins it 63-57. We'll take one more quick break. Be back to wrap it up right after this on WBCB.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Welcome back to Ewing High School, 63-57 Blue Devils over the Tornadoes here in this one. Thank you so much to Team Toyota, the Revere Restaurant, Capital Health System, Kessel Dermatology, the New Jersey Education Association, Gene Bowie and Sioka Lincoln, the Capital Area YMCA, the Trentonian, the Italian People's Bakery, the City of Trenton, Kaufman's Printing, Morrisville Chiropractic, Haldeman Ford Subaru, the Ewing Township Education Association, and Mako of Ewing for making portions of today's game possible. Next games for each of these teams. For Ewing, they will be at Nottingham at 5:30 on Thursday. Trenton will be at Hightstown at 7 o'clock on Thursday. You can catch both of those games live here on WBCB. Make sure you stay tuned as well. 7 o'clock here on the WBCB Sports Network. Robbinsville at Hightstown gets tipped off in about an hour and a half. One more time now for the entire crew. For Bill Redner and Rich Fisher on color commentary, Elena Taggart handling the camera, and our producer today was Brianne O'Neill. My name is Jordan Hirsch, saying thank you for watching, and have a great night, everybody.